Ferdinand ve gol. Ferdinand ve topu son anda içeri doğru vuruyorlar ve gol oluyor.
Beşiktaş was the place where I started my career. Although I'd signed for QPR and I became a professional footballer at QPR, my career really started when I came to Beşiktaş. And I always say to people, whenever I speak to people about being a professional footballer, I say, going to Beşiktaş taught me how to be a professional footballer. And not only that, taught me how to be a man as well, because it was the first time I was away from home, I was on my own, and I had to look after myself. So it was, for me, without Beşiktaş, I don't have the career that I had.
Libre Sports'ta, Destinasyon'da çok özel bir konuğumuz var bugün. Beşiktaş stadındayız ve yanımızda Les Ferdinand var. Beşiktaş'ın bir dönem efsane golcüsü. Hani Osimhen bugünlerde biraz golcü rüzgarı estiriyor ya. İşte o dönemde Beşiktaş'ta Osimhen etkisi yaratan harika bir golcüydü. Mükemmel bir sezon geçirdi Beşiktaş'tan. Bugün yaklaşık 30 yıl sonra İnönü Stadyumu'nun çimlerine ayak bastı. Evet, sevgili Ferdinand'a sormak istiyorum. Yıllar sonra bu stada ayak basmak ne tür duygular uyandırıyor kendisinde?
An amazing feeling, this was the beginning of the journey. This was the beginning of my footballing journey. And to see the changes of the stadium, first of all, makes me feel very old because feels like a long time ago that I was here, but it's a great pleasure to be back here again.
Peki biraz geriye dönelim. Türkiye'ye geldiğin zaman teknik direktör Gordon Min'di. Başkan Süleyman Seba'ydı. Onlarla ilgili olarak anın var mı? Anlatabileceğin bize özel görüşmelerin, özel konuşmaların var mı? Ne tür hatıralar bıraktı sende bu iki isim?
Yeah, I mean Gordon Mill coming over and saying to me, look, this is a place that he felt that I could come and thrive in. And then when I got here, the first day I got here, I met Mr. Süleyman Seba. And, he was the Başkan, and I have good memories of him greeting me and saying to me, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. It's the first time I'd been away from home and coming to a country that I didn't know. He helped me to settle and made me realise that I'd come to the right place.
Şu tribünleri görüyoruz hep beraber. Senin için bestelenen bir şarkı vardı, hatırlıyor musun onu?
I do, I remember there was ID 30 Zamana Geldi. And then there was another one that was like Müjde size.
Müjde size.
Ferdinand'la Müjde size, something like that. Those were the two songs I remember.
Peki Ferdi diyeceğim artık. Ferdinand değil. Ferdi. Çünkü bizim Ferdi. Ferdi Türkiye'ye gelmeden önce ya da Türkiye'den ayrıldıktan sonra Türk takımlarından hiç teklif aldın mı?
No. It was after I'd left here. I know that Beşiktaş and Süleyman Seba tried to bring me back to play for another year, but Queen's Park Rangers wouldn't let it happen. And then obviously when I went back to QPR, everything kicked off for me. So it was the clubs in the UK that were starting to bid rather than the clubs in Turkey.
Margaret Thatcher'a, dönemin İngiltere Başbakanı'na Beşiktaş'tan mektup yazmışlar. Bundan haberin var değil mi?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember they saying to me that the Prime Minister, President here, sent Margaret Thatcher a letter to say, could Ferdy play for another year in Beşiktaş? And I'm not even sure if Margaret Thatcher read the letter, but I know that the President here liked football. And he thought Margaret Thatcher liked football, but I don't think Margaret Thatcher liked football at all.
Eskiden Türkiye'de sezon açılışlarında kurban kesilirdi. Sen Türkiye'ye geldiğin zaman da sanıyorum Beşiktaş bir kurban kesti ve sezonu öyle açtı. O ritüeli gördüğün zaman ne hissettin Ferdi?
Yeah, I remember it well. And when I recount my stories of Beşiktaş, I always tell the story that when I came out, because I remember the changing rooms would have been on the opposite side of this, and we used to come up the stairs onto the pitch. And when I came up onto the pitch, there was a lamb on the floor. And I always remember they brought me over and did the sign of the cross on my forehead, on my boots. And I thought, hey, this is a little bit unusual. You know what I mean? This is what I'm not used to. But, you know what I mean? I embraced it. And I always remember they gave me a dove. Right? I think they gave 3 or 4 of the players doves. And you got to the centre circle and you threw the dove up. And I remember throwing the dove up and it just went like that, bang, and it hit the deck again. And then I threw it up again, even higher, and it hit the deck again. I thought, oh my God, I'm going home. And then Soraya came and he pulled the wings apart, give it back to me, I threw it up and it flew away and everyone started cheering, so I thought I'd be alright, you know?
Peki Ferdi, Türkiye'de sana futbolcuların öğrettiği ilk kelimeyi hatırlıyor musun?
Yeah, when they taught me some good words like teşekkürler, but one of them taught me Birmin. It was taught me you know, you like this, huh? yeah, but I didn't, you know, I didn't know what it was at the time, you know. The other one they taught me was peasant. That's what they told me.
I remember. Beşiktaş'ta son dönemde senden sonra hatırlayabildiğimiz yakın zamanda Deli Ali var, Chamberlain var, bu oyuncular var oynayan. İngiltere'den Türkiye'ye de çok fazla futbolcu gelmiyor. Şöyle bir baktığın zaman bunun gerçek nedeni nedir, niye gelmiyorlar ve bunlar hakkında ne düşünüyorsun?
I didn't speak to them. I spoke to agents that represented them, and they said to me, "Les, you went out to Turkey. You was one of the first British players to play out in Turkey at Beşiktaş. How was it?" And all I reported back was, "I just had a fantastic time. You go there and you give your best. Embrace what you're going to. Embrace the culture. Embrace the football club, and everything will be fine." That was my assessment of it, and you know, I couldn't have given Beşiktaş'a a more glowing report to the agents. I didn't actually speak to the players, but I spoke to the agents.
Evet Ferdi, nasıl değişmiş mi? Senin döneminle şimdiki dönem arasındaki soyunma odası çok farklı mı?
Yes, it's changed a hell of a lot. Not just a little bit. I mean, I'm looking at all these, the names and the pictures on your seat. Now we was underground. I don't even think we had this padding. It was just a bench, and it was hard. And you just put your clothes there. There was no designated seats. You just sat wherever you wanted to sit. Now this is very, very different. See there, my boys, Ali, Ali, Shifo, and Meti Ali Fairs, and then I just slipped in. The year I came, Metin didn't play that much. He didn't play as much as he'd been playing in the years before. I don't know what happened between him and Gordon Mill, but yeah, he didn't play as much as that's my brother.
Please.
Yeah, this is my brother. Yeah. If you've never seen him before. Yeah, but I don't remember lifting it. They never. I don't remember them letting me touch it.
O güne gidelim mi? O eline alamadığın, sana arkadaşlarının vermediği kupayı bu kez bize de görelim hep beraber.
Can I touch it now?
No.
I don't remember touching the cup. Yeah, see, that's how the stadium was before, man. That was beautiful. And you know, I used to remember the guy that used to stand on here, and he used to get all the crowd going. You know what I mean? He used to do all the chanting. Yeah, the cheerleader, and he used to walk and I remember one day coming, and he had like like his arm was in a sling and everything else, and I was like, what happened? And they said he fell off the wall, but then he was back there the next week and he was still cheerleading. Unbelievable.
Bu kazandığın ikinci kupa, Cumhurbaşkanlığı Kupası 1988-89 yılı. Bu kupaya dokunabildin mi?
I don't think I did. You know, I don't know why they never let me touch the cup. I don't remember lifting the cup, but I know we won the President's Cup right at the beginning of the season, and I can't touch it now, but I don't remember touching it.
Bu odayı hatırlıyor musun?
This is the room that I signed my contract in when I came here. This is the table. These chairs are. Yeah, this is exactly what it looked like when I always remember the eagle. That's what I remembered when I went into his office, sitting there, and he was sat behind the desk like that. it didn't quite look like that, but it looked very similar. But this is how his office was.
Ferdinand, Süleyman Seba ile ilgili bir anın var mı? Onun sende iz bırakan bir anın.
Just him being in his office and just remembering how relaxed and cool he was about everything. He never got angry, he never got excited. He just was very, very cool and calm about everything. That's the one abiding memory I have of him. Always looked like he was in control.
Ferdinand, bu 1989 yılında kazandığın, Beşiktaş'ın kazandığı Türkiye Kupası. Fenerbahçe'ye senin gollerinle kazanmıştı Beşiktaş. Şimdi bu kupaya sen o seremonide dokunamamıştın o sevinç içerisinde. Ben sana bu kupayı vermek istiyorum. Herhalde ilk kez dokunacaksın bu kazandığınız kupaya.
Thank you very much. I never got to touch it like this when I played, so it's great to have this cup in my hand and brings back some very, very good memories. Playing at Fenerbahce and scoring that goal, and it helped to bring this back to Beşiktaş. So,
look, yes, Les Ferdinand. Bu kadar yıl geçmiş, Beşiktaş taraftarı seni hiç unutmamış. Ne hissettiriyor sana burada olmak ve bu ilgiyi görmek?
Do you know I was only here for 1 year? It's incredible that for one season. It was an honour and a pleasure to start my career here and to be part of the history of this magnificent team. Like I said, it's a pleasure and an honour for me, and to get the respect of the people and still have the respect of those people after 35, 36, 37 years ago is amazing. It's amazing. Hey, yes. Tell him that we need. Can we show it to the manager? Maybe I can get a game tonight.
Haydi Ferdi, haydi Ferdi,
Let me see the back here. Look, you got it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Evet, buradan sevgili Ferdinand'la birlikte Beşiktaş Çarşı'ya gideceğiz. Beşiktaşlı taraftarlarla birlikte olacağız. Yıllar sonra kendisini burada ağırlamaktan gerçekten çok mutluyum. Bütün Beşiktaşlılar çok mutlu gördüğünüz gibi. Teşekkürler.
Thank you. Thank you. Right.
Onun ilk kez Türkiye'ye geldiğinde imza attığı binanın hemen önündeyiz ve birlikte imza attığı Büyük Başkan Süleyman Seba'nın heykelinin önündeyiz. Biraz sonra çarşıya ineceğiz. Bir Beşiktaş maçı ritüeli yaşayacağız Ferdinand'la birlikte. Çarşı içerisinde dolaşacağız ve o muhteşem ağaçlıklı yoldan maça doğru, stadyuma doğru devam edeceğiz. Peki şu hissiyatı almak istiyorum. Yıllar sonra, 30 yıl sonra yaklaşık buraya gelmek ve değişen bu binanın önünde bulunmak seni nasıl hissettiriyor?
It feels like yesterday, but I know it's a long time ago. Because the grey hairs tell me that. But yeah, just this is where it all started for me. You know, coming here. Obviously, this is different now. It was just a building. Went in through the front door. Stayed in a hotel just up the road here. So yeah, very, very fond memories, and the hairs on my my arms are sticking up. Just the nostalgia of it all.
Are you the cousin from Rio Ferdinand?
Yes, correct.
Correct.
Yes. What's crazy, we didn't know each other till we actually got into football, because I was at QE, because a lot of people don't realise Rio as a kid was at QPR. He was a player at QPR, and what happened was one day I went in training, and I'd done I got injured on the Saturday, so I went in for treatment, and then when I went in for treatment, he come running up to me and he went, "I'm your cousin." Yeah. And I went, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, he was playing in the youth team." And then his dad come up and he explained that his Rio's granddad and my granddad were brothers.
buradan şu anda çıkmayı deniyoruz. Yani çıkabilecek miyiz bilmiyorum ama Ferdi'yi buradan nasıl kurtaracağım ben de bilmiyorum ama. Cengehim. Sevgili izleyiciler, çarşı içinde yapacağımız çekimi yapamadık. Yapamadık çünkü o sevgi seli içerisinde boğuldu Ferdinand. Dolayısıyla bir an önce çarşı içinden çıktık ve şimdi maça doğru yavaş yavaş yürümeye başladık. Benim o İstanbul'un en çok sevdiğim yolunda, o ağaçlıklı yolda, Dolmabahçe yolundayız şu anda. Türkiye'yi takip ediyorsun ama İngiltere'yi de elbette, İngiltere futbolunu da takip ediyorsun. Hangi ülke daha holigan, Türkiye mi, İngiltere mi?
No, I think I always say to people that when I left the UK to come here, everyone has said to me, you know, as we know that the football is the #1 sport in the UK, and a passion from the supporters. But then when I came here and I saw the rivalry between, you know, Beşiktaş, I'm good. How are you? I'm good, thank you. The rivalry between Galatasaray, Fenerbahçe, and Beşiktaş. And I saw the support. I wouldn't call it hooligans. I'd call it passion, absolute passion. And there's an absolute passion in this country for football.
Ferdinand'la bir oyun oynamak istiyorum. O mu bu mu? Metin mi, Feyyaz mı?
That's hard because I play with Feyyaz more, and so I'd probably opt for Feyyaz only because I ended up playing more games with him.
Ali mi, Metin mi?
Again, it was I didn't play a lot with Metin. I played with Ali more than I played with Metin. I would have said that Metin was more of a technical player than Ali, but you know, my combination with Ali was good as well.
Kaptan Rıza mı, Şifo Mehmet?
It's so difficult. You know, Rizzo was the captain.
Captain.
You know, he was the captain. So
Süleyman Seba mı, Gordon Mill?
I refuse to answer that one. I mean, listen, Gordon Mill gave me the opportunity to come here. You know, he was the one who came and spoke to me. So, had it not been for Gordon, I would never have met Mr. Suleiman Sabah. And in that answer, I'm showing him that I'm a good diplomat.
Les Ferdinand mı, Rio Ferdinand mı?
Les Ferdinand all day long, you know. Rio was a defender. I score goals. He defends goals, you know.
Bu ritüeli hatırlıyor mu Türkiye'den? Köfte ekmek.
Yes. I do remember it. I used to eat that time. I used to eat red meat and I used to love it. How you doing? You okay?
Köfte ekmek ha?
Çok güzel.
Çok güzel.
Çok güzel.
They want you to go 3 times like this.
Ferdinand'ı buradan maça yolcu edeceğimizi söylemiştim. O kalabalıktan çıkarmak mümkün olmadı. Güç bela kendimizi bu tenha yere atabildik. Ferdinand'a burada veda edeceğim. Ama veda etmeden önce son bir sorum var. Bugün nasıldı Ferdinand? Beşiktaş'la birlikte olmak, Türk halkı ile birlikte olmak, Beşiktaş taraftarı ile birlikte olmak, stadyumu görmek, İstanbul'u görmek sende ne gibi hisler uyandırdı? Onu çok merak ediyorum.
It feels like coming home. You know, just the whole atmosphere. Going to the stadium just feels like 30 odd years ago when I was here. Just feels like coming back home and being part of, you know, seeing the supporters today, their reaction and everything else that goes with it. It's just a great feeling, you know, to feel like you was here for 1 year and you've had that impact. Kind of makes me feel like I did my job when I came here. I came here to do what I came here to do. First of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me back here and for spending the day with me, showing me around parts of Beşiktaş that have changed. But it still has that nostalgic feeling for me to be back here. Like I said, it's like being home. And the one thing I've got to say to the Beşiktaş supporters is I love you. And then büyük Beşiktaş, başka büyük yok.
Görüşmek üzere Destinasyon'un diğer bölümlerinde. Her futbolcunun çok özel olduğunu düşünüyorum. Çünkü onlar sahada mucizeler yaratıyorlar. Bir dönem Türkiye'de fırtınalar estirmiş, mucizeler yaratan bir dostu yeniden aramızda görmek harika bir duygu. Hayranıydım, bir kez daha hayran oldum. Sevgili Beşiktaşlar, sevgili spor severler, çok büyük değer hepsi. Hepsi. Sahada koşan, ter döken, o formayı giyen her futbolcu en azından saygıyı hak ediyor. Bunu unutmayın. Hoşça kalın.